I'm not the best of moods right now. I'm just feeling really crappy, but I've been having this discussion on somebody's video about the Professor Gates incident. You know, the Harvard professor who was friends with Obama and blah blah blah. Let's just be really honest about this incident. What this was two people who were being stupid. And that's really the truth. Gates was being stupid for yelling at the cop. The cop was stupid for arresting Gates. Okay? But there's a difference. Okay? Gates being stupid wasn't a crime. But yet the cop, because he has the authority to, thought it was. Even though case after case after case after case after case has shown that yelling at cops is not a crime. You know, you can use whatever racial terms you want. You can't get arrested for that. There's a thing called the First Amendment. And I thought Obama was dead on the money. This, what the cop did was stupid. Okay? If Gates was yelling, the cop should have said, "Okay, sir, I have your information. I'm going to go and write a report. Have a nice evening." And just let Gates sit there on his porch, or in his house, screaming and yelling like a total idiot. Okay? That's what the cops should have done. Why? Because that's how you diffuse a situation. You just say, whatever, and walk away. As soon as the cop got the information that Gates lived in that house, then he should have been out the door. No anything else, no BS, no nothing. I mean, there's even a point where the cop was, came out to his radio and made a statement and was like, "Oh, he's being belligerent." Well, you know what? Then, He'd stay in your car and go on. He lives there. You know he lives there. You've seen proof that he lives there. The guy broke into his house. He was an idiot for leaving his keys in the house in the first place. I mean, there's stupidity all through this. And the thing that people keep not understanding is, I keep hearing it from especially the conservatives. Oh, the cop was within his rights. Bullshit. Case after case has shown that this is you should not be arrested for making a statement like this. You can say whatever the hell you want to a cop, and you should not get arrested. Now, is it smart to say something like that to a cop? No. But does that give the cop the right to turn around and throw you in jail? No. We have the thing called the First Amendment for a reason. We use the First Amendment. And keep in mind, I'm a person that I hate stupid. I hate stupid with a passion. But I don't think there should be a law against stupid. I really don't. I think that if you want to be stupid, be stupid. And I think you have all the right in the world to be stupid. And I have just as much right to tell you how stupid you are. But I don't think at any point, at any time, you should go to jail for being stupid. Okay? If you're putting someone's life at risk, you're damaging people's property, you're stealing people's property, okay, those might be stupid things, but you're hurting other people. When you're being stupid and you're not, your stupidity is not hurting someone else, fine, be stupid. But cops should not have the right to throw you in jail simply because you're not kissing their ass. And that's exactly what we have a case here of. It's a cop who was not getting his ass kissed by a guy, regardless of his color. And the conservatives are, Obama making, I actually respect Obama more for calling it what it was. Stupid. Okay? It was a stupid move on the cop's part. Okay? You're a cop. You're supposed to be bigger than that. You're supposed to be able to be the responsible one, because in this situation there was basically two individuals, the cop and Gates, and guess what? The person who was in the most wrong was not Gates. Gates was in his home, and whether when you're in your home, when you're in your house, cops do not have the right to do shit to you. They had a suspicion. The suspicion was waylaid due to the fact that he had shown proof that he lived there. I don't care if he had been screaming from the second the cops got to the door to the second the cops left. That does not give the cops the right to arrest the man. Was Gates stupid? Yes. Was the cops stupider? Yes. Okay. Were the cops around there complicit in the stupidity? Absolutely. Okay. This is not when it gets to that point, you know what? You're gonna go, oh yeah, but he was, let go the next month. But he should have never been put in handcuffs in his own home. If Obama's right, this is a teachable moment. The thing that needs to be taught is we have a First Amendment, and we should not go to jail for expressing our opinion, regardless of whether you like it or not, under the First Amendment. And that's exactly what happened here. It's not, a teachable moment in saying, race relations, because honestly, race, I think, had very little to do with it. It had to deal with two stupid people, one having authority, one not. And that's what it was. And the guy with authority pulled the trigger and arrested him for what? Yelling in his own home? I'm in my own place right now. Inside these four walls, in fact, inside this entire house, I have the right to say whatever the hell I want, regardless of how much you may or may not like it. If you're in my home, you come into my house, I can say whatever the hell I want to you at my house. I don't care if you're a cop, I don't care if you're a government official, I don't care if you're a Girl Scout. When you're in my house, if I make a decision, I want to say something, I have the right to say it. And I don't care who the hell you are. I am the person who also believes that being respectful is absolutely important. I think Gates was being an idiot for not being respectful. But, regardless of any of that, the fact that Gates had the right to say what he said, and the cop had no right, turns out, to arrest Gates for, acting like an asshole in his own home. So, whether you like it or not, the cop was in the wrong, Obama's right, Gates was an idiot, the cop was an idiot, and anybody who sits there and goes, but Gates should have, you don't understand the concept of freedom in the First Amendment.